It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Excuse me, y'all. Excuse me, y'all. Do you mind telling me what's one thing, like a deep secret nobody knows about you?
A deep secret? Oh wow. That I'm married, and I only met my husband twice. One for the marriage, and we never consummated. So I need a divorce, whoever you are.
Really? What's his name? What does consummated mean?
Consummated means that have sex. Like we never had sex, so we're not really married, and he's holding up space in my life.
So where he at?
Oh, he lives somewhere here in Atlanta. His name is Michael. So wherever you are, Michael, I need a divorce, please.
Wait, y'all still married?
Yes, I've been married since 2008.
And you don't know who he at?
I don't know. I've only seen, if he walked up on me right now, I wouldn't even know him. I've only seen him twice. One for the application, one to say I do.
And what's his name?
His name is Michael.
Y'all help my friend find her husband. Michael who?
Michael Madrid.
Y'all please help my friend find her husband.
Yeah. I mean, because legally we aren't married. We just married by paper, but we've never... I don't even know if he's a man or a woman.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, y'all. It's story time. Long awaited. Yesterday, the question was asked if I had a secret, and what was that secret? And it was, I'm married. A lot of people didn't know that I am married. I've been dating, been in relationships, and sometimes, you know, the situation has been, want to take it to the next level, but I can't because I still have a binding contract that I entered into in 2008. No, Michael was not in the military. He didn't need a green card. And the reason being was I had received 2 federal indictments for conspiracy to defraud the United States of America. I had a lot of money, properties, and assets that I needed to try to tie things up. And I wasn't trying to lose anything. And at the time, a mutual friend of mine was like, well, I know somebody you can marry. And I paid him $500 to do the application and $500 to do the ceremony. I got arrested 3 days after the marriage. So I never made it back to fulfill the what it was that I was trying to do, which was change my name, change things over into my married name. So I have been married to Michael since August of 2008. We never consummated the marriage because we just never did. So that means we're legally not married. So I know through my research I can do a divorce by publication. Since I don't know where he is. I don't even remember what he looks like. I don't remember the sound of his voice. I was 34 at the time when I married him. I'm now 52. He's much younger than I am. And I do hope that the third time is the charm. Michael is my second husband. My first husband was married to me, that I thought was married to me, and he wasn't. I had been married to him for about 5 years when the sheriff knocked on the door to arrest him for bigamy. He was married to another woman in the state of Alabama. So I haven't been that lucky in love. And I hope that the third time is the charm. Hey, beautiful people. It's your girl, Stoney. Another little part that you can put together as we're digging up bones and I'm telling this story. My life has not been the easiest. And yes, I have written one book and I'm in the process of writing another book and filming. Digging Up Bones is the name of this series. So a lot of people ask me about my first husband, which is Gaston Stone. I don't know if you remember the story where Earlier this year, he was charged with attempted murder on a police officer because they said that they almost died because he walked into a police station and gave them an envelope with substance on it. Well, he's now free, but a lot of people were covering that story around the world, and that is my ex-husband. I married Gaston Stone in 1995. I was a single mother of three children at the time, ages 2, 3, and 4. And I wasn't trying to be with him. He wasn't like the guy, the typical guy that would have wanted to marry, but he was a provider. And back then, a provider is, everything. It's still everything now. And so he took care of me, provided for me. I was able to quit my job and be a stay-at-home mom. And we then had a child. But the whole marriage was a lie. During the time that we were married, um, come to find out, he had a whole life in Montgomery, Alabama. He was arrested by Cobb County Police, extradited back to Montgomery to serve time for being a bigamist. So my whole world was just torn apart, thinking that I was married to a man and I wasn't. So I, of course, had my son. I ended up divorcing my ex-husband in 2000, and I was living a life of, of course, I was married to
Scammer.
him, but during that time, I was just doing whatever. I was reckless. I was doing whatever I wanted to do, cashing checks, having a check ring, making money, counterfeit. And my husband got so, well, he wasn't my husband, but the guy that I was married to got so mad with me that he turned me in, and all the furniture, I used to steal furniture. He turned me in and got all of the furniture taken, and then he got the kids taken from me, and the kids ended up in foster home. So
Mm.
I'll be back with another day, another story, part of the story.
All right, so she says, I heard from my husband today, and I would like to thank the person who tagged him. He's filing for divorce. Thank you for being there when I most needed you. What it do, everyday people, man? It's your boy PJ. Today we back with another lit video, back in the confessional, and yes, we stay in lit, big dog. Shout out to my everyday people who rock with me every day. Happy Thanksgiving to all, and I hope y'all eating that turkey, ham, dressing, uh, what else? Candy, yams, greens, sweet potato pie, um, pecan pie. Y'all say pecan or pecan, whatever your preference is. Okay, yeah, man. Hope y'all enjoying it with family and loved ones and girlfriends and just whoever. All right, let's get into it now. Now, now, Stony Love. Stony Love trying to get to heaven. Okay. When I first saw this story, I had no idea what was going on. I just saw that she was married before. I was like, oh, save. We about to go react to this. I hope she got a story time. Saw she had a story time. Let's get to it. All right, let's get to work. It's Thanksgiving. The turkeys are on the smoker. They about to come off that thing. I got like 5 turkeys on that joint, man. Shout out to all my family. I was getting on these delicious turkeys. Yeah, man. So I was like, damn, she's a nice looking lady. You know what I'm saying? Older women look like she trying to go to heaven, get her healing on. She a whole crook. I rock. Writing hot checks and stuff back in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? You gotta lie, sister. I ain't mad at you though. Everybody was getting money. You know what I'm saying? She was one of the day one scammers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. All right, she still look good though. 52 years old. Okay. Somebody gonna knock that thing down and put it down. Um, but yeah, so she got married to avoid prison, which I don't know. She didn't never say that she did any prison time, but she said she was arrested. But yeah, she's a very sweet lady. You know, she cleaned up her act regardless of whatever she went through. You know, life hit you hard. She had 3 kids, all of them taken away. The first man was a sucker because he got mad because she was bringing in that money. It could have been we don't know people's stories. Think about it. She didn't give us the whole story. She basically said he was a provider. She was out writing hot checks. She had 3 kids. What could have happened in that relationship that made him get mad at her and turn her in and turn over all the furniture and get the kids taken away? He didn't even want to take the kids, but he was also married to a whole nother woman in a different state. So that's a whole nother story in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, this woman says she wrote a book. I want to see this book. I hope she got it in her bio, because Lord Jesus, that book is one to read, okay? But if she put it in an audio version, I'm gonna bring it to y'all, everyday people, and we're gonna sit here and listen to all 10 hours of it. Be like, whoa, wee. We're gonna listen to it with dramatic effects, like dun 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 dun. Yeah, man, I was just talking to somebody about the time I was married. It was a wonderful time. I still respect that woman. And no, I don't have a secret marriage, and yes, we are divorced. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I realized I was too young for marriage at that point in time. I know this don't have nothing to do with the story, but it was just about being married. You know what I'm saying? You just marry the wrong people at the wrong time for the wrong reasons. That's kind of what I did. You know what I'm saying? You know what it was? I'm gonna tell y'all what it was. I'm gonna tell y'all why I married the wrong person. Well, I married the right person at the wrong time for the wrong reasons. Well, I was with her, and then I was out and about cheating. That's why I be trauma bonding to all these dudes cheating, and y'all be like, "You always take up for the guy." I told y'all. So I gotta let y'all know. Um, yeah, I'm struggling with all that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm getting therapy through all these videos. And I was out cheating and doing all the rest. I was like, man, I might as well be single, so I wasn't being single. And I ran into a lady, and I had a baby with her, and then I realized she was crazy, and I was like, sheesh, I need my ex back. So I went and got my ex back. I said, I love you, girl. Let me marry you. And I married her. Because I hated that other chick so bad, I went and married my ex. There you have it. I had a story time for you. But that's life. See, sometimes life happens, and y'all don't know. Y'all don't know if y'all want life to happen. You know, life can happen like that. Life can be good. Life can be bad. Life will teach you, though. What life taught me about myself now, being older, was that I wasn't ready. And I had a lot of growing up to do. And I could have saved my marriage had I been a man about it, but I wasn't. I ran away from it, and I didn't want to face the consequences. And then when it came time to own up for it, I was like, oh well, I don't care. I just find a new chick, whatever it is, what it is. And that was my thoughts on it. Which, honestly, had I just worked on my marriage, you know, you never know where life could be at the time, you know. So, everyday people, let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm going to holler at you later. Peace.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.